Now hello and welcome to a review of the 1991 Walt Disney classic Beauty and the Beast. Now this is a film set in France, but they don't talk French unless you put on French subtitles. It would have been alright if they did that, but can you imagine how many kids wouldn't watch that because they wouldn't be able to read subtitles? Or in the sense of some UK people in general, they can't be asked reading subtitles because they say, I watch the film to watch the film, not to read. So, yes, this is a review of Beauty and the Beast from 1991, which they have recently done a remake of, which I haven't seen yet. Now, I remember watching Beauty and the Beast years ago when it came out on VHS. The primary school that I attended decided to put this on in the hall on the last day of school, so hence I ended up watching it there. And I didn't mind it then, but obviously as I've got older, I don't mind it now. But I have noticed it's a little bit girly. And I understand it's a romantic love story, but the first ever story of Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs was a love story. So why is this one a love story? But I suppose you got to mix it up, hadn't you? Some for boys, which you had Lion King and Aladdin, and some for girls, which is Pocahontas, Snow White, Beauty and the Beast, you name it. But anyway, the story is of a king, or a prince, or whatever he is, someone that owns a massive castle. And he's been a right arsehole. So the storyline is this old person decides to try and give him a rose, and he says no and throws him out or her out into the street. And then this old person turns out to be a sexy fairy, and then he decides to beg for forgiveness because she's turned young and sexy. He wants to know her now, but she tells him no, and she turns him into a beast. Hence he stays in this castle. And meanwhile, in a town in France, there is a girl called Belle who likes to read. And her father is an inventor. So after he invents this, whatever it is he invents, it didn't quite say, he decides to go to town. And that's where he meets the beast, and I won't spoil it from there. But it's not a bad story. Now this is in CGI animation. This is hand-drawn animation like it used to be back in the day, before all the CGI took over. And there is one CGI scene in this, and it's where they dance in the ballroom. The ballroom is computerized graphics, and the characters are cartoony. Some of the songs in this are well known, they are memorable, and I think the best character in this isn't the Beast or isn't Belle, it's Gaston. He is a I love myself hunter who fancies Belle, and she doesn't want anything to do with him, and he's there trying to show off his muscles, sings about himself, saying how much he loves himself and how much women love him, and there's these three blonde girls that are properly, utterly in love with him. Why doesn't he just go out with one of them? Because they'd quite happily go out with him. And so it's basically him trying to compete for Belle's love, and it's something quite funny. Obviously there is talking clocks and candles and stuff like that, but there's a story based around that on why that is. I don't know what the remake is like because I haven't seen the film, but apparently Luke Evans from the Fast and the Furious and Murder Mystery is playing the Beast. And Emma Watson from Harry Potter is playing Belle. And it's a lot longer than the cartoon. The cartoon is 1 hour and 35, something like that. And the actual film itself is 2 hours 10. So where did they pad out the extra half an hour? But obviously you won't want to watch this review because most of the hardcore Disney fans have probably already seen the film. But if you haven't, give it a watch. It is a little bit girly, so I think the girls will like this more than the boys. But yeah, so thank you for watching, and bye.